Since a lot of people ask, what sword do I use with this? Or what fruit do I use with this sword? Maybe they pick out the sword they want. Maybe they pick out the fruit they want, but they don't know how to use those things together. Today, I'm going to be showing you the best fruit sword duos in this game. Like and subscribe if you guys do want more videos and content. Join the Discord server, link in the description below if you do want to be in giveaways, videos, events, and more. But with all that said, let's get into the video. All right, we're going to be using the normal format for today, and that is beginner, intermediate, and what's that last thing? Pro. Beginner, intermediate, and pro. We have the dough fruit and the shark anchor. Now, these things go into each other very, very well. Like, look, hold on. So if you were to go into your little dough combo, right? And then you use dough C, and then you can just use armor breaker straight down, and then go into your combat moves, and it's just so good. And you can use typhoon toss to extend it even more. Next, we have Buddha and Dragon Trident. Now, I will say this right now. Buddha is only good for beginners. So if you're strictly looking for bounty, I would use this. This only really works for beginners because Buddha is a giant target, but it works very well for beginners. Then yeah, they won't even know what to do. You just use the X move basically, and then just M1 them, M1 them. It just keeps going on, bro. And this is like literally just a second C build, bro. Like, you don't really need anything from third C, and it's very easy to obtain. So yeah, I mean, I just wanted to go over that really quick because it is very, very easy bounty for beginners and new players. Next, we have Portal and CDK. And Portal and CDK is a good combo. Yeah, it's kind of old, but it still works great for beginners. And Portal will also be in the intermediate category. So don't say, oh, well, actually, the best thing for Portal is this, and this. The best thing for Portal is... They're still intermediate, so kind of chill out on me, bro. Basically, all you do is you can, like, stun them. If you go near them with the X move, you stun them. Boom. You go Portal Dash, Revolving Ravager. Most of you old people know the combos, bro. And then you just, like, go crazy with the combat. But it's very, very good, bro. Yeah, like I said, it's old, but it works. It's old, but it works. And it can work on new players. It can work on older players. It all just depends how good you are and how much you actually use this thing. So next we have Pain and Dragon Trident. Now in second form, you cannot use like a sword, so it really doesn't matter. But in first form, the easiest for beginners and probably all around is Dragon Trident. And hold up, I'm about to show you why.
3 hours later.
Because Pain moves flow into each other very nicely. And if you can just get something to stun them, like maybe you use the held C agony nuke, and then you use Dragon Trident, and then you spam moves, you're so set, bro. Like, it's so easy. Dragon Trident is going to be in a lot of these. It's like a stun, and then it's just easy bounty. Does have a good bit of range, but most of the moves you're going to want to be decently close to actually like do something. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's very good for that, and it is a like short to mid-range sword, so it fits perfectly for being short to mid-range with Pain Fruit. All right, I put lightning in the intermediate category last time in my last video. It was like fruits you need to be the best bounty hunter. If you want to go check that out, that's a good video as well. So after this video is done, of course. But I heard a lot of you guys say that it's really good. It's really good. And I was like, can't really use it in the air. It sucks in the air, which I still stand by. That we're saying that, I was like, yeah, I mean, beginners aren't really going to be camping in the air in general, so I guess I can put it in beginner category this time. And for this, we actually have Gravity Blade or Spiky Trident, but I put Gravity Blade because this is beginner category. Gravity Blade's honestly just easier to obtain, so. And all you're going to want to do is, like, use some moves, right? Like, maybe Thunderstorm, throw some orbs up there, and you can go, like, right into anything by that, bro. Easy comboable fruit plus easy comboable sword. There's nothing much more you can ask for, and, yeah. All right, lastly, we have Kitsune and Shark Anchor, and these go very well together because Kitsune has a lot of like blaring flashy moves. You can use Shark Anchor to keep them stunned and then go into another move. Basically, after you moves, you can use Shark Anchor to keep them stunned, and I would say this is better than Dragon Trident. Kitsune can be comboable, and Shark Anchor extends very well. Now we're gonna go on to the intermediate category, and firstly we have Spirit and Spiky Trident. Very good duo. Very, very good duo. One of my favorite duos. Basically, it's for the V move. You save it for the V move. You can stun with a lot of these moves. I think every move stuns. So you can honestly just combo with this fruit until it's time to go to the Z move. Like, look, like boom, boom, back up, boom. And then you could finally use the Z move and pull them back and go straight into your combos with combat, pretty easy. But I will say some people have a little bit of a difficult time using Spirit. Honestly, I would think it's a beginner fruit, but you know, it's pretty borderline. Some people would be able to use this starting out, some people wouldn't. But yeah, like I said, very stunny fruit, and Spiky Trident just makes things a whole lot easier with it. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's mainly for the V move. If you're kind of far away, you just kind of pull them back. But yeah, my move was off cooldown. That's why I cut.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
So yeah, very good combos, very good duo, and that's why it is in the intermediate category, because some people can't use it. All right, next we're actually keeping the same sword and going Flame and Spiky Trident, which is a very good comboable thing because Flame has its Prominence Burst, which pushes you back, and maybe you want to pull them in instead, right? But you're going to be using that a lot, and catching them with Doe X, I said no. Catching them with Spiky X will do you a lot of good, just pulling them back constantly, you know, into combos or something, but that's not even mainly what it's for. Yeah, it helps. Yeah, it's kind of hard to hit. That's why it's in intermediate, because people can trick a lot, but it's mainly for the C move, right? You can honestly go up, boom, push them down. Oh my gosh, pull them back up. He died! But you can go into moves from there. It's just very helpful, very easy. All right, next we have Magma Pull. If you hit it, it's just basically like one shot or almost one shot. Like, look, like say you catch them in combat, right? You catch them in combat, you stun them, and then you just use moves like that. You use the second move, and you can just spam. They won't know what's coming. It'll break their kin, so they won't know which way to go. Like, you use this, you go into your crazy stuff, and then you use the second move. But yeah, trust me, bro. It is worth using because yeah, you might not hit it at first, which is again why it's in the intermediate, but once you do hit it, it does crazy damage. Just do not let them go. Make sure they stay in the same place, but they're gonna go crazy, bro. They're just gonna lose all their health. It's gonna drain. It's gonna look crazy too. All right, next we have Venom and Gravity Blade, and honestly, Gravity Blade is just to pull them back because a lot of people will try and run from Venom because it does take damage and breaks their kin, so they're not really gonna like that, but it's just to kind of pull them back. And now we go into the Pro category. Now I'm gonna go a little lighter on this Pro, like keep the requirements a little lighter, because still trying to figure out after these updates what is even like a Pro fruit anymore. Like, we're just gonna go a little lighter. Control and Buddy Sword. You go into Echo Knife, you can go straight into your Heat Slash. Okay, did I just miss both moves? But anyways, this does a lot of damage. Sword main, by the way, it's basically like just a comboable sword, right? You use Heat Slash into your Buddy X. Yeah, it's a very, very good for combos. All right, next we have Sand and Coco for the passive, bro. For passiveness, basically what you're gonna want to do is just stun them and then use these moves as you see fit and just kind of passive around them, bro. People aren't going to want to get too close because of the V move, which I don't have awakened. But yeah, it's a very good passive type of sword, bro. You're going to get a lot of wins. Is there anything even I can consider as pro? Let me know in the comments below what your favorite build was, which build you're going to use. Like and subscribe if you guys do want more videos, more content. It helps me out. Join the Discord server, link in the description below, to be in videos, giveaways, events, and more. And I'll see you guys in the next one.